Hello everyone, welcome to my channel for yet another video on Nifty and Bank Nifty analysis. So we saw on before 25th there was monthly expiry for both Nifty and Bank Nifty, and it was more of a range bound momentum. It started with a downside movement, and then there was some consolidation, and then finally squaring of the contracts resulted into upside momentum. So I would not say that was towards the bullish side, but the bias is still towards the bearish or the negative sentiment of the market. So let's see how we can trade Nifty and Bank Nifty, and we'll take a look at also the weekly charts as well as daily charts for Nifty and Bank Nifty. But before that, a small disclaimer: all the views expressed in this video are for learning purposes only and is in no way a buy or sell recommendation. All the investing and trading decisions have to be taken after consultation with your respective financial advisors. Viewer discretion is advised. So what I'm sharing with you right now is a Nifty spot chart on daily time frame. As you can see, after a big bullish Morobozu candle on previous occasion, we saw a bearish candle which resembles a hammer-like candlestick pattern. But if you see, the high is actually equal to the open, so close to market open, which means there was selling pressure right from the start of the trading session, and it continued it continued till the end of the trading session. Ultimately, while squaring of the monthly contracts, probably the bullish side of the trade came in, and the market shows the candlestick as we can see here. So let's take a quick look at 50-minute chart, how Nifty played on 25th. Right, so it started off with a hammer candle, and there was no other candle which was breaking this hammer candle, so there was never a bullish momentum as such. Then we saw a downside momentum followed by some consolidation, and then a upside momentum, temporary upside momentum for the last 30 to 45 minutes, wherein it was majorly due to the contracts which were getting squared off. On a weekly time frame, it is interesting to see that we have a bearish engulfing pattern, which is we have a bearish engulfing pattern from the previous weeks, which was given a confirmation in this week's candle. So if you see here, the previous 2 weeks candle was a bearish engulfing candle, and this week it was a confirmation of the bearish engulfing, which clearly suggests that the uptrend which was there in existence in Nifty has paused right now, and then there is a trend reversal and start of a downward movement, or a downside. It will be interesting to see where this week's candle ends. The reason being, we have less number of days of trading session in this week. Plus, we also have of interim budget which is scheduled on first of February, and also it happens to be a weekly expiry for Nifty as well. I think Thursday, right? So all of these factors will play in to see how the candle closes for this particular week. My bias is towards bearishness. However, since this is a budget week, we may see some volatility, and we may see movement on both the sides of the chart. So there will be upward movement, as well as there will be some downside as well. So coming back to the daily chart, the levels to watch out for tomorrow would be 21,466 level on the upside. So if the market opens gap up, or if it opens flat and breaks this 21,466 levels, then it may move higher. That is, it may go on to hit 21,500 as the first target, and then 21,600. I don't see market moving above 21,600 in this coming week till budget. So probably the market range will be up to 21,600. On the downside, the levels to watch out for is 21,244. If the level 21,244, which has been tested multiple times, breaks, then in that case 21,139 is the next level. 21,139, or roughly 21,133 is the next level. And if that breaks, then 21,000 is the third level where we can see Nifty moving. However, I do not see that happening in this week itself. So more or less for me, I think the movement will be between 21,133 to 21,600. So that is the range for Nifty in this week, given the fact that we have interim budget coming in this week. Let's move on to Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty has been weaker out of the two, as I've been saying, and despite the fact that we have a hammer-like candlestick pattern on Bank Nifty on the daily chart, uh, still there is a weakness in Bank Nifty, and we may see further downside. Now, the key levels to watch out for on Bank Nifty are 45,144, and which is the high of the hammer candle which was for yesterday. And if the market opens if the market opens flat or gap up and then breaks 45,144 levels, then it may go on to uh, test the levels 41 477 or 41,500. So sorry, 45 477 to 45,500. Now 45,500 is the level which I think will not get crossed till the budget. So I think the upper range, or the upper limit for this week would be 45,500. On the lower side, 44,422 is the level, which is the low of previous trading session candle. That is the hammer candle. That is the low which will be the level to watch out for, which is 44,422. Now if this level breaks, then we have 44,255, and for further downside till 44,000 levels. I do not see 44,000 levels being tested this week. However, Bank Nifty being the weaker of the out of the two, 44,000 levels may get retested. However, the range for me would be between 44,077 to 45,500. So, and that is the range, roughly 1,500 range for me for this week in Bank Nifty. On a weekly time frame, Bank Nifty also suggests a more weakness. As you can see here, we had a bearish Morubozu candle on the previous week, and again this week we have a even uh, more confirmation towards the bearishness with another Morubozu bearish Morubozu candle, and we see, I mean, this clearly suggests that there should be more downside, which may test the levels of 43,800 probably in this week or the next. And if these levels break, then in that case we may see a further downside till 42,655, but that will be on the monthly chart. Let me quickly take you to the monthly chart for this Bank Nifty. So as you can see here, since 20 this is almost like March 2020, that is since the time of COVID, uh, Bank Nifty has been following this particular channel, right? This particular channel. So and we have seen that last month it actually broke out of this channel, which happened to be a false breakout, and this week it is almost back to retesting the bottom of this channel, right? So depending on where this week's candle closes, I mean this week's candle closes for Bank Nifty and this month's candle closes for on this particular chart, it will be interesting to see whether next month will Bank Nifty sustain and break below this bottom of the channel. In that case, I think the next level to watch out for would be 44,655, and 44,655 level, uh, if gets broken, will suggest further downfall till till the levels 38,000. However, that is still far fetched, but for now I think 44,000 is the level to watch out for on the lower side during this week. Let's also take a look at how Bank Nifty played in this in the 50 minutes chart for the last trading session. So again, similar to what Nifty did, Bank Nifty also started with a more or less uh, hammer-like candle pattern, and then there was a downside. After which there was some consolidation. Again, the upside move in the last 30 to 45 minutes was prominently because of the squaring of the contracts, which were more of a sell-side contracts, which were squared off, and hence the bullish side, which is seen here. So I will not be very much worried about the bulls back in control right now, because it doesn't appear to be so. More or less, it appears like bears are in total control, and uh, with the interim budget that is ahead of us, and maybe some international news, even the global events that have been happening, example war and stuff like that, the market may go show more downside as well. Let's take a look at Dow Jones to see how it played the previous trading session. So Dow Jones again has been yeah, so Dow Jones actually has been sustaining above 38,100. So it broke out of the 38. So we have been talking about two levels, 38,100 and 37,400. So Dow Jones was playing between those two ranges, but on 22nd Jan it broke out of the level 38,100, and it managed to close above it, that is 38 to almost close to 38,200 it closed. Following 2 days it was back again into the channel, but again then it managed to uh, uh, sustain above 38,100 levels, which makes me feel that there is more upside uh, for for Dow Jones in the coming trading sessions, unless there is some bad news in the market, and the market opens gap down against the sentiment, against the current sentiment of the market, which is positive. So in that case, whatever the movement of Dow Jones is, it will definitely have an impact on the Indian markets, and we'll see a ripple effect on Nifty in the form of gap up and gap downs, right? So it will be interesting to see how Dow Jones as well as Nifty and Bank Nifty play in this particular week. We have less number of trading sessions this week, and we also have a big interim budget to come. So that's it from my side. One thing which I want to highlight here is, since it's a interim budget, we trade with a lower quantity, and also there may be a lot of volatility, so go for shorter targets and very strict stop loss. So trade with a very low quantity if you have to trade, right? So that's it from my side. Just before we wrap up, just as always, a small disclaimer again: making money in stock markets is not easy, and there's no shortcut to make money. However, over time, with continuous efforts and improvements, we can definitely make money in stock market. So that's it from my side. Thank you for watching. Do like, share, and comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet done. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned.